of that you're watching Fang's intent, which is sort of an advantage. So fuck it. One more time. Watch it be a nat 1. It's a 7.
Well,
I
can I
mean,
reroll the bardic?
kind of there.
Now Bark stays.
Okay, so 9.
9.
7, 8, 9. Mm.
Fang takes the liver and bites and starts chewing a part of it for herself, but only like a third of it. Then she takes the remaining 2/3 of it thereabout and brings it over to Ripper,
That's probably smart.
and then just like almost. It's like a dog leading another dog's leash. Like Fang just like flicks it like you would like throw a chew toy for a dog. Fang flicks the 2/3 of liver, and then Ripper just catches it, and you guys can all hear him loudly gnashing and gnarling at it. And then Fang just goes back.
Well, he certainly earns his title.
So that's who you place your trust in the most, isn't it, Fang?
They tilt their head at you and do one woof.
Just have like a nod of respect and go look for Tullus.
I'm gonna roll for Zol's animal handling to see if he can understand animalistic intent, because he's a barbarian of totem barbarian.
And I think he actually gets speak with animals as a ritual.
Eventually, yes. Not right now though. 12.
Oh, is it really later? That's whack.
Yeah, I think it's like 7th or whatever the second tier is. Or something like that.
Should be 6, I think.
They get commune with nature at 10. Oh wait, no, they just wait. No, I'm stupid. Wait, you're right. Yeah, they just have it at 3rd. All right, well, I didn't need to roll that anyways. All right, so speak with animals is on. She says, because Ripper went out there today.
Ah, I see.
Not the only one, but he looks over by his shoulder at Ripper, who's like Ripper's very energetic. It's like a big dog that has way too much energy and decides to choose violence in the morning and every morning thereafter. He needs the calories.
I see.
Don't worry, they're all getting fed anyways.
Oh, I believe that. It's not whether they're getting food or not. It's where she placed her value.
Who died? Nina died. R.I.P. Fair enough. Well, situations change. Maybe in due time. Trust in someone else. Some
They do.
wolf else.
And I might be reading the situation wrong, but it seems like she wanted to encourage a certain behavior to make sure it happened again.
Yeah, he's like dragging over the carcass to a different spot. I mean, this is the North. Gotta be strong. Not that I know anything about that. I ain't from here. And our resident
Is that
native, no, I'm from the Twins. And our resident native over there, he points at Kasai over his shoulder, standing on the platform, just sort of contemplative looking. I think she's a bit out of commission right now, anyways. So, I guess I'm the best authority. And even I still don't have good authority on it. Alright, how to prepare
What
this game.
do you see when you look to the north?
I see a lot of free folk fighting each other, fighting the elements, doing whatever they do for whatever purpose they got, be it their gods or survival. Usually those two. Doing whatever they gotta do to get by. And we'll put them at odds against us, sure. And then we do what we gotta do to get by. And that's that.
I appreciate your insight.
I prefer being of the simpler mind. Sometimes asking questions about the other side, learning stuff, doesn't feel right. So why ask? And he starts carving into the ribs. Just... Arn is in like a 3/4 lucid state. You think now he's just finally processing everything that's happened to him, so he's just sort of in his own mental world. But you guys can see that, you know, as Zal is preparing dinner, he keeps doing like quips at Zal, not like derogatory or insulting quips, but it's like do this, do that, use this spice, stuff like that. And Zal knows what, you know, Zal knows he is who he is. He's not like a master chef or anything like that. He never claims to be. So he takes the advice rather readily rather. I imagine supper will be ready in little over half an hour, yo. Nice stew. And Zal and Arn busy themselves for the time being. What do the rest of you do?
I mean, I have something, but if someone else wants to do something, that'd be great.
I don't know other people that may or may not have something to do. What do you guys have to do?
I'm just practicing pan flute unless someone wants to talk to me.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank
You know
you.
what?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, no.
There's so many roasts happening today.
Here's what it is. Ariana,
Servants in the forest and decides to play louder.
Ariana stands up and goes over to Silas and smacks out of that. No.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
not
okay, like, I'm just glad it's
Out
not
of
me.
here.
You
Okay.
wanna
This is
fight?
the North. Be depressed.
No happiness here.
You went through the twist. Did you see it?
If Oriana looks idle, Sajar will approach her and ask something.
I was about to go and talk to Silas about something, but sure, yeah.
Well, he did put if you look idle. If you're not idle, then he won't do it.
Wait,
Oh,
wait for
Rihanna,
him
are
to
you
start
busy?
coming over and then leave.
Not in particular at the exact seconds.
You are good at punching things, yes?
That is an extremely blunt way to put it, but sure.
Alright, I want your help with something.
Depends on what it is, but sure, I can offer my expertise.
Alright, so Sajar is going to cast Dragon's Breath on himself.
Aha.
Nice, good
I
start.
want you to punch the dragon's breath.
I want you to punch me until I lose concentration on the spell.
Interesting. Are you sure?
Absolutely. He holds out his arms and he closes his eyes and just sort of hit me.
There's like a hint of hesitation, but she's gotta do it.
Paying for the lesson, it's fine.
Kinda. She's not entirely in favor of it, but she'll do it. It's at a request. So it'll just be an unarmed strike. And then I don't have a lot of dice left, actually. Would I have advantage on the attack since he's literally just like hit
It's
me?
more of a. I think it's more of an auto hit because it's not trying to dodge you.
Oh,
so.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So then, just a regular attack then. Slash 1d4 plus what's the modifier? 4. I'm gonna throw a die on it to do extra damage. Yeah, disarming. technically using disarming attack to just...
On someone that's not armed, yeah, you're really just getting the damage out of it, it's fine.
Yeah, 100%. Anything else I could throw in there? Technically, I could use a better weapon, but she's unarmed because she doesn't want to actually, like, kill the fucker. Yo, double force.
Well.
Downside, it's still like a DC 10 to hit.
Well, let's see about it.
Yeah.
Czar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just not 20.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, alright. You easily maintain hold on it, and you wonder if this is your draconic lineage shining through. That or Oriana's holding back her punches. One or the other.
If you're holding back, don't hit me.
Alright, fucking respect. She's gonna flurry of blows him. So that'd be the same thing, but minus that d4 because I don't have dice. So it'd be that, and then that, because it'd be 2 attacks.
Then that's 2 concentration saves. DC 10. Success?
It's getting lower.
Well, yeah, anything's gonna go lower than a nat 20.
This is the time you roll good, the time you actually want to fail.
Oh, bah! Just punch, another punch, just hitting. It's like that sort of really interesting looking muscle train where someone just punches the shit out of your pack, your 6-packs, your abs, and stuff like that. You just punch and punch. You're maintaining concentration on it still. You have suffered through far, far worse. And knowing that the person on the other side isn't trying to kill you, that you're in a safe place to be doing this, it steals your mind.
Come on, Oriana, you hit like you're from the Heartlands.
Look,
Punch like a true Sylvolian. Come on, hit me.
Tola shuts up. Hey!
Alright. Can...
That's an lie.
Can she do,
You guys hear Lambert chuckle?
So, I don't know what maneuver it would be. Basically just, like, flip him over and pin him on the ground kind of thing. To try and, like, basically...
Probably a
just
shove attack.
Yeah, something like that. So what do I roll? Just more damage?
I would say roll athletics with advantage, and then Sajar. I guess you could just choose to fail, like, if you want to. I just don't know if,
Please choose to fail.
Yeah, sure. I'll auto-fail that.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, you throw as hard as you can. It's like One Punch Man. Fist into right below the sternum of Sajar to like really knock the wind out of him, and it does slightly. Roll the damage for that one.
Sure, I can do that.
And then Sajar, make a concentration save for that one. DC 10. There's literally they're all gonna be DC 10.
There's no way she can.
Like, there's literally no possible way you can get above like 20 damage for it to not be DC 10.
Yeah.
You
If I throw
still
another Kensei
maintain
dice, but I have 1.
Well, no. Even if you do your Kensei dice,
It could, if I got 2 4s again, then it could get over 10. That's oh wait, no, yeah, you're
no,
right. 'Cause
you take
I
half
got
of them
2
out, so it
stupid
should be
ability.
6.
I'm
Yeah.
arguing a moot point.
Yeah, so it's literally impossible. So it's always gonna be DC 10 for us. Anyways, some of the wind gets knocked out of you, but you still hold your concentration, and then you feel yourself, like, as you're like reeled down, like bent over from the wind getting punched out of you. Oriana like slips under your armpit and just sort of over the shoulder flings you down to the other side of her. So go over here now. And you slid on the ground. Make another concentration save, but with disadvantage.
You got it.
2 nat 20s.
Hey,
there's the fail.
Hey, we did it! The nat one we wanted to see. Yeah, the wind was already knocked out of you, and then you getting thrown to ground on your back after getting that whipped momentum of Oriana flinging you over her shoulder like that. All the wind is now knocked out of you, and you do lose concentration. You don't get a concussion, don't worry.
Since you're holding Dragon's Breath, it's just a puff of fire. That comes
Yeah,
out
so
of
it's
his
like as the quote unquote breath leaves you, like one last breath just. And Oriana, you don't have evasion yet, but we could start working our way up to it as this instinctual breath leaves Sajar's gullet. It's like a oil rig chimney. You just take one far step back and lean back, and the conal shape of it, you just dodge away from it. Just
Yeah. Since she doesn't have evasion, she probably oversteps out of like a caution because she doesn't know
Yeah.
exactly where to stand.
and as you look back to your now quote unquote defeated, I don't know how you describe it, friend, you see there's like a plume of smoke just sort of like just gently emitting from his open mouth, like.
She holds down a hand to like help him up.
Grabs it. That's a good one. Up for one more.
He's gonna use all his spell slots.
Absolutely. I'm never against
Alright.
sparring.
Boom.
Bop, 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 bop.
Casts it again on himself. You see a little bit of lightning crackle around his mouth. Hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. He has his eyes closed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna like just take a step back and basically wait for Sajar to like start saying something and then just drop kick him square in the chest.
Roll me yourself.
I could do that.
And then Sajar, roll me your perception at disadvantage.
Shazoom.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Perception.
wow.
Look at all the nat
That's
20s
great
you guys
teaser,
are using up
yeah.
so early today.
It's always on friendly fire.
It's always on Campfire. Yeah.
We're really good at hitting each other and no one else.
I'm not on that one.
Okay, I will ask this to you, Garth. Is there, in your mind of minds as a player, even the flicker of a multi-class into rogue? Across 20-some levels, or whatever, however many until you guys are at to level 20. I guess we go past level 20, I don't give a fuck, but...
Well, the thing is, like, originally, she was gonna be Shadow Monk or, like, a rogue Battlemaster fighter, so... It's... The damage isn't incorporated, but, like, aspects of rogue are in there, so it's like... I could see a possibility, but it would depend on situations.
Okay, roll me a 1d6.
Sure. Don't suck. 5 is good.
Then roll me the
Let's go
damage
for
of
this.
your normal unarmed strike.
R 1d4 plus 4. Oh, well.
A whopping
So,
10 damage
10
to you,
it is.
Sajar.
I almost want to throw
10 damage to you. If you want to.
I only have one left. I'm gonna save that. I might need
Fair
that.
enough. 10 damage to you, Sajar, and make me a concentration save, DC 10.
Ah!
It might have been a surprise, but it is still just blunt trauma, which you have felt worse of.
Alright, so I think Oriana's passive perception is high enough that she would see Sajar's getting kind of... His balance is starting to get a little bit wobbly. He looks like he's about to pass out. But he's like, yeah, come on, hit me.
Hit me. If I hit you again, you're going to go unconscious. Maybe you should... Maybe you should catch your breath first.
If he's gonna unleash a dragon's breath in the direction of where her voice is.
Alright, this
You're gonna try to misalign it to not hit Oriana, or are you willing to blast Oriana?
Here's the
No,
thing.
I'm gonna shoot it right over where I think she is.
I'll go up.
Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, no save necessary, or else that'd be really unfortunate. It's like 3d6 damage or whatever it is to hit you.
Yeah.
Roll me your perception. Not disadvantage, because this is an auditory perception check.
God,
Not
Oriana.
you. Not you.
Oh. Well. Oh, that's another nat 20 that I lost to the ether.
Yep. All right, now the question is, which unfortunate soul am I trying to hit with friendly fire here?
Oh no. Please don't be kebabifying.
How long can Dragon Breath go? 15 feet, I'm assuming?
Yes, I believe it's 15.
Okay, this is standard breath stuff.
Oh no. Oh no.
15.
Oh no.
Just hit Silas.
It's just gonna hit the knowledge of Silas. If he breathes and it looks like it's gonna hit someone else, Oriana would intervene to try
Make me a
and
dex
stop
save.
it. I could try that. Please don't suck. 18's good.
Yeah, as his head locks to a general direction, which is sort of in yours, Sort of.
Vaguely.
You realize that he's about to exhume a breath, a lightning breath up, albeit above where you would likely be. But unfortunately, that probably would, because Fang is taller than all of you, large-sized creature, it would probably clip Fang's maw, neck, snout, and so on. Seeing that, you just lunge at him and make me we'll repeat the same thing from before. Make me an athletics check, and then Sajar, athletics or acrobatics or auto fail.
Auto fail.
Okay, then.
Thank God I rolled a 12.
Yep. You like get down, Mr. President Sajar, and like leap on him, and you fall back again with the falling on your back, ass to the ground thing. Make my concentration save. DC 10.
Straight.
Does him... Oh my god, legends!
Holy shit!
This is how we artificially inflate. This is how we artificially inflate your guys' list of creatures.
Yeah.
He made the mistake once, never again.
Once again, a breath zooms out into the sky. Well, 15 feet up into the air, not the sky, really. You don't lose concentration this time, so that's a plus in your favor. Last time you were pushed to the ground on surprise, Sajar, you lost concentration. Not this time, though. Not this time. Her tricks won't work on you again. That being said, you do see that you almost, like, clipped Fang. And Fang just, like... It's like watching Sif from Dark Souls. Like, just does, like, a leap back. Just like, huh? Like, what the fuck was that? And then realizing what's happening, Fang just decides to, like, go around all of you guys and back to her back.
Sorry about that.
Woof.
Oh, look, you made the wolves mad.
Are you gonna punch me or not?
In the middle of him saying that, she's gonna punch him.
What? Do another roll damage.
Oh my god, where's the die? D4. I don't know why I'm rolling damage. We know the answer's 10.
well, he is taking this damage.
Oh, that's a good point.
He's taking all of this damage right now, so yeah. So that's another 7 for you, Sajar, and then concentration.
Oh, there we go. At last.
You've only gotten really good or nat ones.
It's nat 1. He's on 2 ends of the scale tonight.
He is on 2 ends of the
God.
scale tonight. It's gonna be one of those nights, I say. How much HP do you have?
6.
Okay.
You lost
You do
concentration
not
and then
drop
go
to
unconscious.
0. You do not drop to 0, but you do go unconscious for like 1 round. As you get punched one more time, and then, you know, ding ding, you are KO'd for about 6 seconds. And then when you come to 6 seconds later, you are well aware that the spell's lost concentration, and you are only out for but a brief moment. It's more of like a big, like a flash, a dark back, instead of a flashback, a blackout. There we go. That's a word for it. You black out for a little bit, and then you're just like, okay.
Or
No,
no,
that's the
squatting
point.
down, look down. Yeah. You got distracted. You shouldn't do that in a fight.
No, I
you-
shouldn't. But in a fight, I'm not going to let someone just hit me. Still, good punch.
Fair enough.
Are you gonna help me up?
She jokingly thinks about it for a second, but that helps him up, yeah.
Grab your arm, pull myself up.
So what was the entire point of that exercise for you anyways?
I wanted to see how much stress I can handle before I lose concentration on a spell.
Alright. Simple.
I find that the best way to toughen the mind and body is through pain.
You're not wrong.
So thank you for that. Now I'm gonna go sit down. Because
you definitely need that.
Zal sees you. What the fuck happened to you?
practice.
Well, don't worry. Me and Art have been cooking up this stew. I think it'll put some pep back in your step.
That does smell rather good.
No tasting. Not ready.
No taste. It's not prepared. It's not finished.
It's not prepared yet, yeah.
Is Amber just over here still trying to get those fucking gloves?
Do you listen in?
She wants to talk to Silas, but Garth, out of curiosity, will listen.
Roll perception.
Perception. That's a good perception.
Okay. Yeah.
No negotiation is being done because it's already been done.
Oh shit. Good on them.
A trade was made. What the contents of the trade were, you don't know because you guys were busy punching each other. Well, you punching him, but you can see that she's in the midst of slipping them on. These turning invisible gloves of thievery.
Oriana just gives her like a subtle thumbs up, and then goes back to about to talk to Silas.
Silas, you're playing your Panfu, having been slightly concerned at the breaths of lightning and fire that were happening a little bit ago, but he's fine now, so... Oh, back to your music, I guess, if you want.
Yep.
How goes practicing?
In beginning.
Yeah. You have to start somewhere.
That is true.
She's gonna... I don't think there's seats. Are there logs to sit on? Oh, pull up a stump. Or I'm gonna pull up some dirt, apparently.
You fall off squat.
Basically. I wanted to ask, at the very least, for your insight on something.
Okay.
Okay. So... how do I describe this? This is weird. So... You know how a song has certain ebbs and flows and patterns and movements through it and everything, correct?
Yes.
I assume so because of gestures at number of instruments.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
It's a good thing. I'm hedging my bets on this one.
Well, you'd be right.
Excellent.
It's called a melody, Oriana.
Fantastic.
I was letting her suffer.
To be fair, Oriana would know that. Garth is a dumbass. He doesn't know.
So am I, and I play music too, so...
I am only at a loss here. Well, melody in mind. There's a certain type of melody with combat as well. Sometimes it actually does make noise like that, but sometimes it doesn't. It's more akin to a dance, but there's a pattern, there's a flow, there's a movement. And I'm familiar with my patterns and movements and tend to translate it to musical apparatus of my own. She kind of taps the violin case at her side. Would it be at her side? It'd probably be at her side. But you being far more versed in it, I was wondering if you could assist me in finding the orchestra in our group, if the analogy makes sense.
I'd love to.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it since we had an actual combat, but I can't really find other people's notes, because it's not my location. So, she's gonna pull out her violin.
Silas starts grabbing theirs.
Yeah. We're gonna have a musical duet!
Let's go!
Let's fucking go.
All the way back to session 1.
Basically. Do you want to start with yours, or do you want to join on mine?
Let me join on yours.
Okay, fair. She's going to start playing whatever song comes to her heart, basically, when reflecting back on the fight against, like, the zombie fellas. And the giant fucking snake.
Roll your performance. Or roll your instrument.
I prefer the instruments. Yes. Would it be a dexterity thing or a wisdom thing?
Because you're trying to conjure a specific thing from spirituality, memory, wisdom.
Okay.
If you're trying to, like, replicate it to him, then I'd probably say it's, like, or dexterity instead of wisdom, but...
Fair enough. Hit! I said hit! Roll. 14 is good. It's like, no, 11. It was like... Could have been a better roll. That's all I have to say.
Would my modifier be different for this as well, or?
Well, hold on. Well, this is Oriana's side of things. So Oriana begins playing out it has a shaky start to it. And even as it goes on, it does find itself as the piece continues and continues, but there is still some breakages here and there. Outright, not full stops, but delays as you're listening into it. You can see what Oriana's meaning of this. Like, Oriana knows where she fits in on the melody, not so much everywhere else, everyone else. Roll me your performance.
Performance or with my violin?
Oh yeah, roll me right then. What was that?
Okay. Oh my god. And also
Well,
advantage.
bruh.
Oh, that was disadvantage.
Well, it was the first roll anyway, so...
Yeah.
I almost want to give her inspiration.
I know a number of you have inspiration, whether you guys use them or not is up to you.
Up to you guys.
This is a
important for
woeful
her,
performance from a bard of all things. I'm disappointed.
Biscuit,
That's-
tasket, get in the fucking basket.
That's almost a good enough reason by itself. Yeah, you can have my inspiration. It's important to
Roll
Oriana. Also,
without advantage or disadvantage one more time.
I did.
that 15 plus 2.
No plus twos around here.
Yeah, it's just 15.
15 is usable.
Slightly better than you.
The two of you begin having a duet. And as violin pieces go, the two of you play in great concordance with one another. This is not a trained piece you guys are performing, so the ability for you guys to meld so quickly is impressive in and out of itself as a violin duet. But the two of you know that there is much more to be added to this. Things which your